Coming in, and they're racing for the Adelshaw Goddard intermediate race. They're going for the Boodle and Dunthorne Challenge Bowl, heading 5 runners, heading towards the first of 20 fences. Penang Island and Ollie Wadlow the first to get to it, as the 5 of them skip over that one. On towards the next then, Penang Island, Executive Benefit. The orange cap races in second place. Then on the inside of this one is Answer Me, as they approach the next. Fourth, jumping at fourth is Fairy Mount, and a length or two behind this one, third of the third, as they all skip over the second and make their way towards the third of the 4 fences over on the far side of the course. As they do so, Answer Me joins Penang Island, in fact jumps better at that one and goes clear. Answer Me by a couple of lengths from Penang Island on the inside. Executive Benefit, the orange cap, green colours on the outer. Fairy Mount in third, Rob Jarrett, the colours he wore successfully in the last race. Rob now looking for his 50th winner. And then back to third of the third, Connor Smith, wearing the 2 shades of blue. So swinging right-handed then, along the side of the lake, and on towards the last 2 fences on this circuit. Fairly sedate pace as Answer Me and Tom Greenwood take them along from Penang Island in second spot. Executive Benefit on the outside is third. A couple of lengths back behind these to Fairy Mount, and then third of the third as they make their way up the bank and round the bend towards this next one. Coming to it now, Answer Me on the inside, Executive Benefit on the outer, between these 2 Penang Island. Back then to, on the inside, Fairy Mount, and outside this one, third of the third. This will be the last fence when they've completed 2 more circuits. They're all safely over it. Fairy Mount, a little bit hairy at that one. Rob Jarrett losing the reins briefly, but has now regained them and passed the judge with 2 complete circuits of the course to go. Heading towards the open ditch then for the first of 2 occasions. Answer Me on the inside, Penang Island outside this one, Executive Benefit wider still. Then on the inside, we've got Fairy Mount, and outside of this one, third of the third. Down the bank then, and on towards the fences on the far side of the course. Answer Me continues in front, the orange and green colours, Tom Greenwood on board. By length from Penang Island, racing second. Executive Benefit is third. Executive Benefit, Gillen Crow on board. 2 wins already this season at Chattersley Corbett and at Friars Up, and also placed at Bangor last weekend at the Flint and Denby meeting, as indeed was Penang Island, who now takes it up as they approach the next. Penang Island, Executive Benefit on the outside, Answer Me on the inner, is behind this one. Coming to it now, we see Fairy Mount, on the outside of Fairy Mount, third of the third. 2 on the far side then. 4 fences to go on this circuit. Penang Island joined by Executive Benefit at that one. Third of the third moves forward to take closer order on the outside, in company with the hooped Fairy Mount, and then the early leader Answer Me now just in 5th position. We only have 4 lengths separating the 5 of them as they make their way over that one and swing right-handed towards the 2 fences in the home straight. 2 fences and then another complete circuit of the course to go. So we come back into view. See Penang Island and Executive Benefit 1 and 2. Executive Benefit, the colours of Richard Hewitt. You may have noticed these colours in the Fox Hunters at Liverpool 2 or 3 days ago when Cottage Oak, ridden by Gillen Crow and Oma Richard Hewitt, ran in that race. Executive Benefit down on the outside in the chocolate and green colours with the orange cap. Penang Island on the inner, in the air together at that. And then third and fourth on the outside, third of the third. Jumped that in partnership with Fairy Mount. And then back a few lengths to Answer Me towards the next. The leading 4 safely over. Answer Me jumps it in 5th spot. Now it's on towards the judge with a complete circuit of the course to go. As they pass the judge, Penang Island on the inside, Executive Benefit on the outer. They're followed by a third of the third in the 2 shades of blue, and then the hoops of Fairy Mount, and then Answer Me in the green and orange colours as the leading group of 4 make their way over that one. Answer Me jumps in 5th position. Down the back then and on towards the fences on the far side of the course. 6 plain fences to go, the pace quickening a little as they make their way down the bank and on towards the start and the final 6 plain fences. As they come broadside across us, we can see Penang Island, Executive Benefit races in 2nd position. Ferrymount on the inner, on the outside of this one, 3rd of the 3rd, they're all safely over that. And Answer Me just coming to it now with Tom Greenwood on board. Answer Me also safely over. The leaders though, Penang Island and Hollywood Low come towards this next, just clear of Executive Benefit. 3rd of the 3rd, and then Ferrymount. We've lost 3rd of the 3rd at that one. 3rd of the 3rd, unseated the rider, Connor Smith. At that one, the leader now, Penang Island, has reached the next. Penang Island safely over from Executive Benefit. Answer Me jumps the previous fence. The leading pair then, we've got Executive Benefit on the inside, Penang Island on the outer. Executive Benefit just exerting his authority as they reach this last on the far side. Pecks on landing, gets away with it, lands a couple of lengths clear of Penang Island, who's getting closer to the leader. There's a gap there of 10 lengths to the next, to Ferrymount, and then a further one to Answer Me. Swinging the turn then towards the final 2 fences in this Adelshaw Goddard intermediate race. They've got about 150 yards to go before they get to the second from home. Executive Benefit by a couple of lengths and Penang Island in 2nd spot. Coming up the slope, 2 plain fences to go. Executive Benefit, Penang Island, Ferrymount 8 to 10 lengths back in 3rd. 2 from home, Executive Benefit comes to it. The orange cap on the outside, Penang Island on the inner. It looks as if Ferrymount has been pulled up 2 from home. The leaders have got a fence to go, and it's Penang Island and Executive Benefit. They come to the last. Penang Island, a couple of lengths clear of Executive Benefit as they make their way towards the line. On the way towards the line, it's Hollywood Low and Penang Island heading towards the line. 4 or 5 clear of Executive Benefit at the line. Penang Island and Executive Benefit. Just looking back, we can see Ferrymount has been pulled up between the final 2. It looks as if Answer Me is just coming to the second from home. Please keep off the course. There's a horse still on the course between the second last and final fence. Answer Me and Tom Greenwood coming to the last. Here comes Answer Me at the last now, safely over that one and on towards the line.